For somebody to be able to mark a ballot, you can imagine how difficult that would be, much less, somebody who is visually impaired or blind.
A federal lawsuit has been filed against the nation's third most populated county, accusing Harris County of not being accessible to voters with disabilities.
Yesterday, summary, visual description.
You get used to hearing it fast, but there are blind people that do it even faster than that.
Michael McCulloch is one of those suing Harris County for not making voting accessible.
I lost my vision due to glaucoma. Got really depressed when I lost it. I thought, basically my whole life was over. I wasn't going to be able to work anymore. I worked down at NASA, Johnson Space Center, engineer there. But after a few months, got back into it and learned all the different accessible technology.
Some of that technology is what Michael uses to vote right now. Harris County offers a variety of accessible voting options, like accessible in-person polling machines, curbside voting, and mail-in ballots. But it's that last one that's the problem. You see, a mail-in ballot can be troublesome for someone who can't see.
Obviously can't see the ballot, so I don't even know how you mark them, if it's a little bubble fill in or how it's done. But so I obviously cannot do that independently.
Independently, that's the key here. Federal law requires that people with disabilities have ways to vote that are both private and independent. Texas law says people must be able to vote in secret.
If a person that has sight can do it privately, then why can't I, as a blind person, be able to do the same thing that the rest of the sighted world can do?
Which brings us to the basis of this lawsuit. Harris County has accessible ways to vote. We know that. But Disability Rights Texas, who filed the suit, says that every method of voting needs to be accessible.
Someone with a disability under the law is afforded that same level of equal access, no more, no less. The ballot by mail program, since it's a standalone voting program, has to be made accessible for people with disabilities.
Sashi Nisankaro's team filed a similar lawsuit against Bexar County. A federal judge sided with them back in 2023. So what's the solution? Well, we already have it. It's voting electronically on a computer or even a cell phone.
I think it is a little baffling. They're using it for astronauts. They're using it for military and overseas voters as well.
You heard that right. NASA astronauts Butch Wilmore and Sonny Williams voted from outer space. Both are Harris County residents, and both were stuck on the International Space Station during the 2024 general election.
I sent down my request for a ballot today, as a matter of fact, and they should get it to us in a couple of weeks. And
that's a very important duty that we have as citizens, and looking forward to being able to vote from space, which is pretty cool.
So we figured if astronauts can vote from space, surely people with vision and other print disabilities can vote down here on Earth.
Look, they're not asking for the county to move mountains to make this possible. Despite being blind, Michael has done that.
I really enjoy hiking, so most recently climbed Kilimanjaro. A couple of years ago, did a rim-to-rim hike across the Grand Canyon, Machu Picchu.
Primaries are currently underway right now, but a ruling on this case could take years to come. I did ask the Harris County attorney and the clerk for comment. Neither responded. In Houston, Gage, Goulding, KPRC-2 News.